All right. See if I can get the screen share to work here. It's real life happening at this moment. So just bear with me here. Now, can you see my screen now, my PowerPoint? Okay, perfect. Now we're cooking. All right. My name is Beth Westland. I'm an Emerald leader here, and thank you so much for hopping on with us tonight. We're going to go ahead and just share a little bit more about probably some of the buzz that you've been hearing, but somebody who cared about you invited you here tonight just to hear what's possible. So, like I myself, I've been in the industry for about 8 years now. And it's not something I saw myself even doing full time. I come from the corporate world, human resources, for about 24 years now. And I've also done a variety of other things, just trying to find what I wanted to be when I grew up, type thing. I've had a franchise gym for a little while, certified in personal training, nutrition coaching. I specialize in like autoimmune and like holistic style just because of my own health journey that I've been on. And so I'm very passionate about health and what I share and just helping others. So we're going to go ahead and just share a little bit about this company, why it's different, what we have to offer, and you'll also hear a couple stories as well. So just to kick us off here, just a little bit about the company in general. Trinot does mean to change life quickly, and that's basically kind of exactly what we're doing here. The company is not new. It's been around for quite a while now, debt-free. It's been around since 2013. We have innovative, very high impact health products in a variety of different categories. We also offer wealth education, and giving back is one of their missions. Basically, that's kind of like what we are all about here, and they do that in a variety of ways. You can also see that we're in quite a few different countries, and we have a handful of awards with this company in general as well. Our commitment to quality. So that is something we are also very mindful about as well. And that's something I'm very picky with just because of my own health journey. I'm stupid sensitive to any preservatives. So I'm very picky. I'm one of those like nerdy label ingredient readers. Like I read all of them. So with that, these products are specifically gluten-free, they're GMO-free, they are GMP tested, certified, all of that stuff. So it's going to come from plants. It's a lot of raw whole food, proprietary blends that are specific to just us as well. And we have a transparency promise that backs what is in the product. So what you read on the label is exactly what you are getting. So we're just going to start off with a few products here. We have several. I think we're up to 29 now, if I'm to guess correctly. So we're just going to go through a few of them just for ease of time. And one of the favorites here is like a coffee, like a nootropics beverage. And if you're like me or a lot of people that are on this call, you drink coffee, maybe you drink some type of caffeine, energy drinks, that sort of thing. Coffee is very massively produced, and it can be loaded with chemicals and mold. And that's something else I found kind of going down the rabbit holes. And if your beverages that contain mold and things like that, it can make you sick. It can cause brain fog. It can make your energy tank. It can cause a variety of symptoms. Whereas this particular product that we have here, it is mold and chemical tested, metal tested, all of it. So with this particular blend, you can have improved mood, no crash, no jitters, and it does all of that with just 1 cup. And honestly, I didn't believe that was possible because coming from somebody who drank like 5 cups of coffee-ish, if not more, this definitely delivers. It's a nootropics blend, so that means it's going to like boost your mood. It's going to boost your serotonin, which will also help you sleep better at night. And it's also going to help you feel more motivated, more focused. You're going to have more clarity. You're actually going to want to like tackle your workday in your inbox. It's going to help with the craving control and curb appetite. It's got a slow release caffeine, so you're not going to deal with the crash. And it's just great all around, even just for the winter blues and just stress in general, because we're all running on fumes. A lot of us are, and we're just going through the motions and doing the things and have life happening. This helps with all of that. We have a chocolate and a coffee flavor for the Nootropics Mojo, and then there's also a lemonade, which comes in strawberry, watermelon, and then also a peach flavor as well, if you have a flavor preference. And you can drink them cold or warm as well. So they're good for on the go, the morning, afternoon pick-me-up, all that stuff. And then Enrich is our pre and probiotic digestive enzyme blend. So if you struggle with any of these, bloating, IBS, that's something I used to have, and it is not fun. Food sensitivities, indigestion, heartburn, maybe your guts are just off. You're bloated all the time, you're tired, you're cranky, you've got acne flare-ups coming. That can be contributed to gut health. Even our hormones and our immune system are tied to our gut health, and when it is off, you're going to be feeling it. This raw full spectrum enzyme blend is something that helps with all of that. So it's going to help you break down the fats, the carbs, the sugars, the proteins, and the stuff your body doesn't know what to do with. You're going to see a video here shortly on how it works, but this one does wonders for even just food sensitivities. If you are lactose intolerant, if you deal with the bloating, the indigestion, any of the yucky like tummy stuff, and it also supports regularity. Or maybe you go too much, like that sort of thing. Don't go enough. It helps with all of that as well. And I'm going to have my beautiful friend Deanna, who's also a nurse, I'm going to have her unmute and share her testimony because she has had her own journey with this specifically and had a life-changing experience with this product. So if you want to go ahead and unmute and share.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Enrich is my number one product that I absolutely cannot live without. Um, my story's it goes way back. I feel like I've struggled with food intolerances my whole life, like lactose intolerance, and other things. I've always had bloating problems with that, like IBS. And then 12 years ago, I had to have an emergency C-section, which then turned into a lot of other things. I had to get my gallbladder out 5 months after that, and my GI system just tanked. Like I am talking running to the bathroom every time I ate. It was absolutely miserable. I tried all the things, all the fad diets, gluten-free, low FODMAP. I avoided ice cream and things that I knew would bother me. I had heartburn all the time. I was taking Prilosec like twice a day. Um, I tried all the probiotics over the counter. Nothing worked for me for very long term. I even did a bone broth diet. Like that's how desperate I was. It was awful. Um, and then I started taking some of these products from Trinont. Enrich was not the first product I tried, but when I got my kit, Enrich came in it. So I'm like, I don't know, it's probably not even worth trying because nothing else worked for me. And I am telling you, within a week of trying this, I was no longer running to the bathroom. I can eat ice cream again with my kiddos. I can eat gluten again. I don't have all the skin breakouts. I don't have heartburn anymore. I've been on it for almost 3 years now. It has changed my life. So I can tell if I skip a day of it because I will have bloating the next day from not taking it. It's absolutely incredible. If you're struggling with any sort of indigestion or GI issues, this is a definite must. It has all the pre and probiotics in it that you need, plus all of the enzymes to help break down your food. So, and it's all in one product. Such a money saver. So it's incredible.
Yes, totally. Thank you so much for sharing. That's such
Yeah.
a big deal. It's like you get your life back and you can do normal things that you couldn't do before.
Yeah, I
So,
think a lot of people don't understand, like when you have your gallbladder taken out, you're not able to process your foods like you should. And a lot of the doctors don't tell you that. They just think you're going to go back to normal after you have your gallbladder taken out. And the majority of people do not go back to normal. So this is where Enrich comes in. It really helps with it.
yeah, definitely. And it's so awesome that the pre and probiotics and all of it together. And we're going to show you how it actually works. So we got a little video that demonstrates it so you can actually see what this stuff does in action.
We're going to demonstrate the power of the Enrich enzymes using a snack pack pudding. As you can see, it's a solid. I turned it upside down here. I'm going to take one of these enzymes, crack it open, and stir in these raw enzymes that also have pre and probiotics. We're going to make sure this is really stirred around in here. These enzymes are designed to be taken before meals, so we're breaking down the carbs, the fats, the sugars, and the proteins so the body can actually absorb all the nutrients from the food and help with digestion. And so as you can see, this pudding is already going through a change. And literally in just about a minute and a half, it took a solid pudding and it liquefied it. I love being able to see the products that I'm taking every day work right before my eyes. And that's one of the great features of Enrich is we get to demonstrate the power of enzymes here.
Yes, and it's pretty cool. Like you can actually see it working in action. All right, so next up is our collagen. And this is probably that product that got me here specifically, just being in the fitness and the gym world and all of that. I knew I had to be mindful and take care of my own body. But when I found this, I was also struggling with a shoulder injury that I was dealing with for a year. And I did all the things to try and help my body. KT taping, dry needling, physical therapy, chiropractor, you named it. I tried it and nothing took away that pain. I couldn't change a shirt without pain. I couldn't open a door without pain. And I was already taking a powder collagen that we sold at the gym, but I didn't really feel that it was working. I didn't really notice that it was actually doing anything. I thought maybe my nails were a smidge longer, but that's literally all I noticed. Switching to this, less than 2 weeks, that pain that I was struggling with for almost a year was going away. So you can imagine that people noticed, especially like I was coaching like gyms classes and sessions. People noticed that I was back to myself, like I could do the things I couldn't do before. So it's definitely powerful when you can supplement with something that is highly absorbable, because collagen, our body is made up of mostly collagen. And when we hit our 20s, it starts to decline and then we start losing it. So that's where we get the achy joints, the saggy skin, the wrinkles, the thinning hair, that sort of stuff. So loss of collagen will show up in that way. And when you can supplement with something that's highly absorbable, it's going to go to the areas it needs it, and you're going to see and feel the results. This particular blend is our bovine blend, and then we also have a marine option as well with a liquid and a powder. The bovine has 10 grams of protein. It is a medical clinical grade collagen, and it's going to be hydrolyzed, which means it's quickly absorbed in your system. So it's going to improve skin elasticity, even firmness, wrinkles, hydration. You're going to have like a glowy look. It'll enhance that joint discomfort or make the joint pain go away. You're gonna have biotin. So something else I was struggling with thinning hair with my thyroid stuff, and this helps that. And I had not found anything that even touched that. So you're gonna see a couple of testimonies on this next slide, just as far as like all the other things it works for, from cellulite to scarring to eyebrows to lashes to thinning hair to acne, to that sort of stuff. And then even in like the top left corner, you'll see a gentleman there. That is one of our owners, our founders, and he is a workout nut. He eats super healthy. He incorporated this liquid collagen, and you can literally see the changes in the muscle mass in his body. And that was the only change that he did. So it does wonders for people that are active. They just want to feel better. Maybe they want to start aging gracefully, age backwards, and take care of that joint pain. This is definitely something that can do all of that and then some. All right, next up, our award-winning health system. And Deanna, who was just sharing her testimony about the Enrich, with her nursing background and experience in metabolic health, I'm going to have her share on this one just because she's super knowledgeable, and she literally pours her life into people every day providing care, and she can explain this one and also share how it's helped her too.
Yeah, so Enrich is my all-time favorite product, but this is definitely a close second. We broke the internet with this product 2 years ago. It's a two-step system. It is called the Daily Health System. The first product, the one that we launched 2 years ago, literally broke the internet because it is revolutionary. Nobody else has this product. So this product is called Transform. It converts your glucose into fiber in your digestive tract. 50 to 90% of the carbs that you take in, it will turn that into dietary fiber before it even hits your bloodstream. So what it's doing is it's leveling out your glucose levels instead of having all of these spikes and dips all day long, which is completely unhealthy, especially for your metabolism, but also for people. We all know people that have blood sugar issues that may take medications or injections for, and this has been a game changer for a lot of those people. And then other people just like myself, where I was struggling with possibly some insulin resistance, where my sugars were just going all out of whack all day long. You can see on the screen, it shows what blood sugars we're doing with a meal without taking Transform. And then right next to it, you can see the same meal with Transform. It keeps your blood sugars more steady. So that's essential for your energy, your focus. It helps curb those cravings. It helps brain fog, supports healthy weight loss, and just helps your overall metabolic health. So it's absolutely incredible. It's been such a game changer. And then the second piece that we added to this, we like to call this the jetpack to it. This is Activate. You have all heard about GLP-1 injections. There are commercials everywhere out there on the market. People are looking for a quick fix for weight loss, and there are injections that people are doing. This product here is an all natural plant-based product that increases your GLP-1 hormone naturally with no synthetics, no injections, no side effects. It also helps to increase your AMPK, that is your fat burning process in your body. So it's going to help get rid of that belly fat and the bad fat that we don't want around our organs. So this one here, it really does control that food noise and cravings, gets rid of that belly fat, helps lower your cortisol as well. But what has me most excited is this system together helps with your metabolic health. And as a nurse, I see so many unhealthy people every single day that struggle with blood pressure, triglycerides, cholesterol, weight, and then the blood sugar problems as well. So this system together helps balance all of those. People have been able to get off some of their medications or reduce them at least and just feel better overall. When your metabolic health is out of whack, that is when the risk of disease sets in, like heart disease, all sorts of other things. So this is absolutely incredible. I myself lost 14 pounds from this system, but my blood pressure is back to normal. My cholesterol is amazing, and I just feel better overall. I sleep amazing, energy is great. I don't have the sugar monster constantly talking to me, telling me I'm hungry. So if you are looking to better your metabolic health, if you've been thinking about going on the injections, or maybe you're on them and you want to weight off because it's just not sustainable anymore, this could be exactly what you're looking for. So right on the screen here are some people that we can see the results from this system. You can specifically see it in the midsection where people are losing that bad fat. That's super important for our health. So incredible results. Got to give it a try. And I'm going to jump right into the next supplement as well. This one we just released. Oh my gosh, how long ago? Like 6 months, maybe? Not something like that.
Ish.
Yeah. So perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, women deal with so many of these symptoms every single day. And a lot of times our providers will tell us, oh, you're a woman, you just have to deal with that. That's the time of your life. But we don't have to deal with it, and people are starting to talk about it. So Trinont came out with a targeted blend with Estrogen 100 and ashwagandha that helps with the hot flashes, night sweats, mood, libido, vaginal dryness, all sorts of things. There's over 103 symptoms of perimenopause, menopause. You can see the top 20 on the screen. Menopause can start at the age of 35, sometimes younger, depending if you've had certain procedures. So we live with these symptoms for way too long in our life, and this is definitely a game changer. And I'm going to bring Barb on. She is one of our lovely associates here. She has had tremendous success with the For Her. So Barb, take it away. Let us know what it's done for you.
Hello, you guys. So with For Her, when we got it back in March, I started it then and kind of thought, I'm not going to notice anything. But within a week, I started recognizing that I've always had shoulder pain that radiated like kind of right from middle of the shoulder and up the neck. And that started disappearing. Another thing that I always equated to being allergies was inner itchy ears. Um, that actually has gone away. I have not had that since I started with the For Her. And like I said, the neck pain is gone also. Kind of always thought, oh, the neck pain must be the way I sleep. It must be the way I hold myself in my chair at the office, or I'm leaning forward too much, or something like that with my shoulders. And really, it was related to the perimenopause symptoms. When we were at the training or the annual meeting, and that was one of those things they had mentioned in that 103 symptoms. I was like, no way, no way, it is not menopause related. And after probably I would say that 3-week mark of taking the For Her, I started noticing things had changed. Another thing, you see me sitting here with a sweatshirt on. Never would I be sitting here with a sweatshirt on. Always hot. Actually, I have a fan that sits on my desk at my office at work, and I turn it on as soon as I get into the office. And I haven't had to really do that a whole lot this summer, because my hot flashes start at like about 4 in the morning and go till 11 o'clock. So I have that window of time where I'm going hot and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm okay now. We'll shut the fan off. Nope, nope, turn it back on, that kind of thing. Not doing that so much anymore. The other thing is my hair grows better. It feels different. It doesn't feel as brittle anymore. Part of me is like, is that because of the collagen, or is it because of the For Her? I kind of feel like it's from the For Her, or the combination of both. And then, man, there's so much. I'm sleeping much, much better at night. Used to wake up 2 to 3 times. Now it's only once to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Sometimes I don't even have to do that. I fall asleep much faster. Never would I fall asleep within the first 30 minutes to an hour of going to bed. My head hits the pillow and I'm out like a light, which is fantastic. I feel like I'm getting better rest with taking the For Her.
Yeah.
I don't even know. There's just, I have to actually
does
sit
a
down and write
lot.
down more things that I recognize, but those are the most prominent things for me right now.
Yeah.
So,
That is
and
absolutely incredible.
it is. And I'm a 54-year-old woman who still has her monthly cycle. And my friends are like, wow, you can still have babies. I'm like, no, we're not going down that road. But yeah, I still get my monthly cycle. It's keeping me regular, I would say.
Yeah.
My regular cycle is 3 to 4 days, and I would say I am staying strong with that. Before I started this, it was a good solid 2 days, and then the third day, maybe a little bit here and there. And now it's just kind of turned. I feel like I'm back with a 20-year-old cycle again.
That's
So
awesome.
if that,
Yeah.
it is. I'm like, the longer I guess I can have it in my research, the longer you have your period, the better it is for you all the way around, right?
Yeah.
But okay, I'll take it. If it
Yeah.
makes me feel better, then I'll do it. Yes,
Exactly.
and no more cramps. Lower
Incredible.
backache kind of stuff gone. Half the time I'm like, I don't even know. It sneaks up on me. So because I don't have necessarily all of the symptoms that I used to have 2 to 3 days before my period would start. No more breast soreness. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
an incredible supplement that does so much for people. The one thing I do want to point out though, because menopause is an estrogen hormone related thing, and this supplement does not affect our estrogen levels. So people that are worried about estrogen type cancers or things like that, this is not going to directly affect estrogen or testosterone levels. So to me, that is very important, because my family does have a history of breast cancer on all sides, and I do not want to increase my risk for that. So I feel very safe taking this for her supplement. For me, it's gotten rid of my night sweats, and that is a win. So incredible
Awesome.
supplement
that's a
all the way
nice-
around.
A nice piece of information you just shared because I didn't know about the whole cancer piece of thing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's very
in my
safe.
family also.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for sharing, ladies. I really appreciate it. Like, how lucky are we as women that we get to deal with all of that? But we have a supplement that helps. So, thank you so much for sharing. All right, and next up are a couple of other products that we newly released as well. And these are a couple of my favorites too, just being in the gym world and all that fun stuff. But protein and creatine. A lot of people don't get enough protein in their diet. They're on the go, they don't eat enough. The struggle is real. So this is a clear protein option. We have one with and without caffeine. And a lot of protein powders that I've tried, they're gritty, they're chalky, they don't mix up well, they don't taste good. This one is clear like juice. You can literally sip on it. You can mix it with yogurt. You can bake with it if you wanted to. It's an easy option to take protein with you on the go. This one has 20 grams of protein, 90 calories. It's light, refreshing. From what I've heard, it tastes like either strawberry cheesecake or strawberry shortcake. And I don't know about you, but I would sip on that all day. But it supports your muscle growth. It supports muscle maintenance because even as we age, muscle mass will decline. And then obviously getting enough protein, your body is going to be fueled. You're not going to have as many cravings. You'll have better energy. You'll have better stamina, all of that fun stuff. And then creatine, you don't need to be a gym nut to take this. You don't even have to lift weights if you're not doing that. If you are a living, breathing human, you can benefit from creatine because as we age, we lose that muscle mass. Creatine helps you maintain it. And it's something we naturally get in our diet as well, but we don't get enough of it because we're not eating enough of that lean meat and enough of that protein. So just simply supplementing, you're going to help with the muscle mass retention, muscle gains. If you are doing some things that add resistance to your routine, you're going to boost energy, endurance, even like that tone look because you need muscles for that. And then this is a nootropics version for creatine. So you're going to get the cognitive, the clarity, the focus aspects in it as well. And I know we all could use more of that. All right, I think I briefly mentioned this in the beginning too. So we have a testimony group that has thousands of testimonies in them. So you don't have to just take our word for it. You can get back with the person who invited you here and ask them to put you in this group. And you can literally search in there. You can search keywords of anything you're struggling with, maybe a family member is struggling with, or you want to look up something that you're curious about. You can search it in there. You can scroll and you can see for yourself the thousands of testimonies that are in there of the products that people have been using and having such good results with. And next up as well, Deanna was going to share on this aspect because both her and I have done this from a business aspect. And this specifically has allowed her to be able to stay casual as a nurse, to be more present with her kiddos. So she's just going to explain a little bit as far as a couple of the different ways that we can earn here just by simply turning your wellness and your scrolling routine into a paycheck.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been in this network marketing space too for over 10 years. I've been with a couple other companies. The compensation plan that we have here is by far the best I have ever seen. It's also so simple to understand. So we simply earn commissions on the products that we sell, $7 to $10. Most of our products are $10. Plus, when you sell a certain amount, you can earn an extra 10, 20, 30, or even 40% on top of that $10. And these are paid weekly. So every week you are getting paid on the products that you have sold the week prior. It is absolutely incredible. We earn Jeeps here. So you may see Jeeps in your town with the word Trinant on it. Those are Trinant associates that have earned those Jeeps. You earn this Jeep at the very first rank in our company. A lot of other companies that I have seen and been with, you don't earn a vehicle till you are way up at the top of the compensation plan. Not here. Our company is so amazing. Our owners want to see the little guys win, I guess. So they pay us $350 to $500 a month for hitting that Jade level, our very first rank in the company. It's super fun. I absolutely love my Wrangler.
And your daughter just got one
And then
too.
we also, huh?
And your daughter just got a Jeep
I didn't
too?
hear you. We did not get her one yet. We are waiting for a little bit. So, but yeah, what's really cool is you can double dip with this compensation plan. So if you're married or you have adult children or anybody really in your family, you want to double dip on this compensation plan, you can sign them up as an associate and you can earn on both of your accounts. You can both earn Jeeps. So it's super fun. We also have a lot of bonuses that you can hit, especially in your first 30 days. We have launch bonuses for launching new associates. We have the commissions, a Run to Jade bonus where you would earn an additional $500 on top of all of that. We have the Jade team bonus, which is $250 a month. And then, of course, that Jeep bonus at the Jade level is $350. So in your first 30 days, you can earn $1,500 here, and that is life-changing for so many people. You can see on the screen here, the green bar across the screen, that is the monthly set base pay for all of these ranks. So you're never going to question on what you're going to earn. You're always going to know what your paycheck is going to be. The team bonus and the Jeep bonus is paid monthly. So whatever rank you hit, you're going to get paid out on that rank. There's no question. There's no weird percentages and all of these different legs. We build 3 legs wide and all volume rises equally. And I know that is important to some people because of all of those percentages that I just mentioned. A lot of companies do weird offshoots with legs and levels and stuff. It's not like that here. It's so simple to understand. So there's something for everybody. If you just want to earn a couple $100 a month, all the way up to thousands and thousands of dollars. It just depends on what your goals are and how much work you want to put into it. So we
Yes.
also, yeah, I was just going to mention you can also earn trips here too. Like twice a year, you can earn trips to beautiful Mexico, or I don't even know all the places. I go to Mexico a lot, different places. So it's just fun. If you love to travel,
Oh yeah, definitely. Travel, paycheck, vehicles, all the things. So much good stuff.
Mm.
So maybe you're just here for products, and that is amazing too. We would love to help get you set up that way and just get you feeling better. But maybe you're the percentage of the people that have like there's more month than paycheck. You're just looking for a little extra income. Maybe you just want to get your products paid for, get a vehicle payment off your plate, or earn something a little bit bigger as far as just income. There's a variety of different ways to get started. You can do basically whatever pace you want to go. We would match that and work with you. You're never alone. We have awesome trainings, awesome systems. Everything is put together for you. If you want to walk, if you just want to dip your toes in, test it out, maybe you want to skip and gain a little momentum and get some of those bonuses, or maybe you want to all out run and replace some full-time income. All of that is possible here. But I would definitely get back with the person who invited you here that cares about you to get you on and in front of this information just to see what's possible and just let them know what stood out to you the most, what was interesting, or what kind of caught your curiosity, and they can help you with next steps or getting started or helping with product. But we so appreciate your time tonight and spending a little time with us as far as just information. We ran a little bit over, but I hope all of that was valuable and you got some good stuff out of it. But definitely get back with the person who invited you here. And until next time, we so appreciate your time. Have a good night, guys.